It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Caught, nice gain left side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good night.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Fields out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Watch right. To the ankle. Here's that.
3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Dak now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Complete over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Blue has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Go, go, go. Get out there. Get out there.
They'll try with Tootin. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Katie. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Play action now. It's Fields. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. 46.
Here's Dak. Gets everything he has under this one. That's caught at the 25. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their early lead to 13.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 22-yard line.
Zone read give for the Barkley. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fields on 3rd. Oh, put some air under this one, right side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He's taken down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, Blue. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he put everything he's got behind it. Oh, it's an interception! Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Off play action, it's Fields. Brought in right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3 there and enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
43-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. When they call me, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Get high.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go. 319, get high. Get high.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. 58, who's his that? Get high.
And they'll throw third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. That's the first down, and he's still going. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
That's another Eagles first down.
Here we go, son.
First and
319,
goal at
guys.
the 3-yard line.
Get high.
Barkley can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Who gets the handoff? Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Switch it, hey. Under.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. About set. This is third and 5. They'll go again here with Tootin. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 5-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 58.
They give to Barkley, left side. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
The truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. He'll get it at the 9. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a gain of 20. And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. Hits the 20. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I feel like he deserves that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 16-point lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 3-19.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a one-score game once again.
Eagles, 22.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They kick the hands off, now Prescott. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles get it back to within one score.
37. Eagles 29.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Now Dak to throw. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. First down, here's Dak. The next on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 33. Dak to the air here. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go
It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
Fields on first down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. 319, no loss, no loss.
He'll throw it. He's looking deep once again. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw for Fields. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Easy. Here we go. 319, got one. Hey, Jump. Right.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the fourth quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. Third quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hand off to Tootin. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push this to an 8-point game.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now.
Eagles, the 35.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. You good.
Fields out of the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That's completed right side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Play action now. It's Fields. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again. It's Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Another throw for Fields. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Eagles, 41.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
This defense, they had to play him. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Prescott again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defense.
Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
7-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide eight. Hey, 47. Wide eight. Hey, kill. What do you think?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they pick him off again! Picked off, Kendall Fuller. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Here we go. 319, get that. Hey, can.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
331.
Fields looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they pick him off again. Deron Bland has it.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Tootin on 1st and 10. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, 46.
Back to throw, here's Dak. And his caught, he's got Lamb. And he'll get it up to the 44. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas, first down. Markers are reset, here we go, ball at the 44. Throwing on first is Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Dak throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Another throw for Prescott. He put everything he had into this one. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He finds Brown right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap to Fields. He's back. Here's Barkley. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
We put a receiver in motion left. 3rd and 1. Fields to throw. For big yards on the right side. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
You got a mini base. Why not?
Motion man left is Brown.
Go.
1st down throw for Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Right instruction. Right.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Fields on 3rd. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th.
Eagles 48. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From his own end zone, here we go. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Wide.
1st down, here's Dak. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side. And
he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
We're going to 54, wide in. We're going to 54, going to 54. Yeah, hey, kill.
Dak to the air here. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here we go, 46, wide in. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47.
Back to throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Keely Ringo picks it off.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here we go. Right.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Here we go, shot.
Fields throwing here. It's a screen to Buckley. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford. Brock, this one loses yards.
Taken down back at the 42.
Back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles jump in front late. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, it's Blue. It's a race down the right side. Oh, he cuts back to the middle. Now he's got space. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Yeah, 26.
Blue does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout.
No gain on the play.
And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, 26.
On the give, it's Blue. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Chip's lit. 331, 331.
Fields on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. On the move. Headed right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here we go. 319, that's cut. Hey, Ken. Go.
To throw. Buying some time right. Making the call himself. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Flushed out of the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Looking good, and it's through! And in the final moments, they force overtime!
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Blue running to the right. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Returnable from the 1. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That was a defense right there taking it upon themselves to set the tone, to be the aggressor, to dictate, and it worked. They forced the incompletion.
Prescott out of his end zone. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Eagles surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game! Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
Going to run with Barkley. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's Barkley again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between